Hello Nova Nation, it's WXVU Sports Director David Szczepanski here with a preview video. It's round 3 between Villanova and Seton Hall in the Big East Tournament semifinals tonight in Uncasville. Villanova was able to advance to this game with an 8-point win against Providence last night in the Big East Tournament quarterfinals. It wasn't a pretty win for Villanova. The Wildcats only won the game by 8 points. Providence did play well. Villanova went on some extended scoring droughts, especially in the second quarter and in the fourth quarter. But Jasmine Bosco, she scored 31 points in this game. That was a new career high for Jazz, so she played really well. And Villanova again did enough in this game to win and defeat the Friars, and now get ready to take on a Seton Hall team that they've already defeated twice this season, including a 30-point win against the Pirates last Thursday in South Orange, New Jersey. So Villanova really matches up well. Now, the Seton Hall team has been really injured this year. Overall, this is a team that's 19-11, 12-8 in Big East play, but they really struggled at the end of conference play. They were dealing with a lot of injuries. They were able to get Ari Woodward back last night. She started against St. John's, and Seton Hall defeated St. John's by just 2 points, 63-61 in the late game. And actually, St. John's had swept Seton Hall in the regular season, so it was a good win for Seton Hall, but they really struggled, like I said, at the end of the regular season. They kind of backed their way into the Big East Tournament, if you will. They lost to Villanova by 30. They lost to St. John's before that loss to Villanova, and then ended the season with a loss to Butler on the road. Now, they bounced back good yesterday. They're getting a little bit more healthy, but still a team that is dealing with a lot of injuries. Savannah Catalone, she's the leading scorer, averaging around 13, 14 points per game. You also have Mariana Valenzuela, who's played really well. Jordana Codillo has probably been the MVP of the month of February for Seton Hall, so she's played really well. And Seton Hall is a team, they average 68 points per game. They shoot about 32-33% from behind the arc. Now, they did struggle offensively in that game against Villanova last week, so we'll see how Villanova's defense continues to play and see if Seton Hall's offense has an adjustment. And kind of the biggest issue for this offense for Seton Hall, despite them shooting the ball fairly well from behind the arc and scoring a decent amount of points, they really turn the ball over a lot, about 15 turnovers per game. They did that against Villanova in South Orange as well. And then in addition to that, it's going to be interesting to see how Jasmine Bosco matches up against the Seton Hall defense, because Bosco had 28 points in the last matchup between Villanova and Seton Hall in that game last Thursday. But Seton Hall did a great job in the second half to contain her and really did a nice job to limit her offensive production. So we'll see how Seton Hall kind of game plans this game with Bosco if they try to take her away and force players like Danae Carter, Bryn McCurry to beat you. I still think Villanova's in a really good spot. They really had 2 blowout wins against Seton Hall earlier this year. You have to think they match up well in this game tonight in Uncasville. But, you know, Seton Hall, again, they have some good scorers. Savannah Catalone is really, really good. Talked about how good Valenzuela has been as well this year. So, again, I think the key to Villanova, shoot the ball well and also find a way to just limit, Mariana Valenzuela. Villanova basically kind of took her out of the game last week, and that really stopped Seton Hall's ability to get into the paint. So that's a really key emphasis. And Villanova just keep the same game plan as the Wildcats have done in the last 2 matches against Seton Hall. Thanks for tuning in to this recap video of the Providence game, but also, of course, a preview video of tonight, Villanova versus Seton Hall. Thanks for tuning in, Nova Nation. 5 p.m. tip-off in Uncasville. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, go Cats!